A few days earlier, my best friend and I were working the streets as usual. That's when a luxury sports car pulled up right in front of us. She nudged me to seize the moment and land my first client of the night.
Don't take less than 100. Call me when you're through. I'll take care of you.
So I slipped off my jacket and strutted toward the car with the seductive walk I'd practiced so many times.
Hey, Sugar, you looking for a date?
No, I want to find Beverly Hills. Can you give me directions?
When I found out he was just asking for directions, I had a quick idea. I told him that for the right price, I'd personally take him there.
You can't charge me for directions.
I can do anything I want to, baby. I ain't lost.
With no other options, he gave in. Once I got in the car, he handed me $20 right away. But what I didn't expect was that despite driving a top-of-the-line sports car, his driving skills were absolutely terrible. He crawled along like a snail and couldn't even shift gears properly. I started to wonder if the car was even his. He didn't bother explaining much, just said his driver usually did the driving.
You ever driven a Lotus?
No.
You're gonna start right now.
You're joking.
No, it's the only way I can get you off my coat.
So I slid into the driver's seat, and I wasn't kidding around. The car came alive in my hands, its full power finally unleashed. I got so excited that I started rattling off everything I knew about luxury cars, engine specs, performance comparisons, you name it. I explained it all clearly and confidently. He seemed genuinely amused by how straightforward and unfiltered I was. Before long, we arrived at his destination. After a quick goodbye, I tried to catch a cab, but not a single car passed by. Nick noticed. Even though we just met, for some reason he walked over and tentatively invited me inside the hotel to warm up. I didn't hesitate. I agreed right away, adding that my rate was $100 an hour minimum. Money clearly wasn't an issue for Nick. He accepted without a second thought and even draped his coat over my shoulders. Still, my heavy makeup and slightly provocative demeanor drew judgmental stares and whispers from the other guests. Even the guy in the elevator could tell exactly what was going on. Once inside the room, I looked around without holding back. It was the best suite in the hotel. Through the window, you could see the most stunning view of the entire city. Too bad Nick had a fear of heights. He'd never even stepped out onto the balcony. I was ready to get down to business, but Nick stayed surprisingly calm. He calmly picked up some paperwork and spoke to me in a soft voice.
Why don't we just talk for a little bit, okay?
It turned out he hadn't invited me up for that at all. He just wanted someone to talk to. He poured me a glass of champagne and handed me a plate of freshly washed strawberries. I had never met a man who treated me with such thoughtfulness and respect. A warmth I wasn't used to began to stir inside me. So when Nick quietly asked if I'd like to stay the night, I said yes almost without thinking, casually quoting $300. To my surprise, he agreed immediately. In that moment, I realized I had seriously undersold myself. We ended up sitting together in front of the TV, watching an old movie. I laughed freely, and he watched me with fascination. His exhaustion seemed to melt away in the sound of my laughter. When our eyes met, something unspoken passed between us. On the outside, we both looked put together, but inside, we shared the same loneliness. It was only in this moment of honesty that we truly saw ourselves and finally understood each other.